Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Always Sometimes Monsters. Let's continue. We're looking around this city, so let's see what this gas station is. Looks like the place went out of business. Let's talk to this guy. Why are you peeping me? Peeping you? Man, sometimes he just does... The dialogue doesn't feel like it's written by a native English speaker. This is a really small town, so... I'm not sure we may even find, like, we haven't seen a place where we can get a job. So I may very well have to decide to go be a stripper, which I wouldn't have a big thing. So we have Big Dog Boxing Club here, and I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Let's see. Like... So I wouldn't be opposed to being a boxer. I really wouldn't be opposed to being a stripper either. But I don't know how Jill's gonna feel about it. Let's talk to people. They don't want to say anything. They don't want to say anything. That's interesting. Every other character up to this point has had something to say. The door is locked. It looks like there might be something here as a indicator of a rock paper scissors style of gameplay mechanic. You look like you could use a little help in the ring. Why don't you take on my old boxing rule book and go study it hard in the corner? I didn't become a champion to defeat my arch enemy Dirty Luigi by standing around. The angry man gave you a boxing rule book. Alright. This looks like the kid that I helped out. The one that was obsessed with swag. Alright, so let's look at the item that he just gave us. Boxing rulebook. So left is... Let's see, do these colors or coordinate with an Xbox controller? Not really. So don't learn the lean, don't get hit. Left means he's going to either jab or cross. Right, wow, that looks exactly like left to me, but very slightly different. It means he's going to cross or hook. And back means he's going to hook or jab. The trifecta of pain is if he's do a cross, do jab. If he's doing a jab, do a hook. If he's doing a hook, do a cross. Okay. Don't fully understand all of this. It seems like I can't get in the ring or do anything though, so maybe we'll go talk to this guy again. So maybe I can come back and box later. Maybe not. Maybe I've learned the box. It'd be nice if the game just said you learned how to box. Let's see. And this is, I assume, the trailer park. I told you already, it's your turn to get the wood. You want to do early morning fry-ups? You gotta share your load of the work. I'm pretty sure I got the wood yesterday. You forgot, old forgetful old fart. Besides, they're my eggs, so if you want to eat them, you better get to bringing the wood. The eggs, it's my bacon. Your eggs, it's my bacon. What's the point of bacon without eggs? Forget that. What's the point of eggs without bacon? Things like we have a domestic dispute here. It seems like these two actually probably like each other. Hey, you there? Yeah, young lady. Can I help you with something? Yeah, well, yes, actually. I'm Grafton and this is Colborne. We're trying to get a fire started so we can cook breakfast. Egghead over here seems to think that I should get the firewood. Yeah, and Pig Breath wants me to do his job for him. Would you kindly tell this old cook that breakfast ain't breakfast without bacon? that'll get off his big butt and get the damn wood? Or would you rather be honest, let the scene have a bat? No, breakfast needs eggs. Smarten him up so he'll do his job for a change. You're asking me whether eggs or bacon are more crucial to breakfast? Look, this is a video game. I'll get the wood. How about I save us the debate and I'll get the wood? Well, I guess that solves our problems. Yeah, no more need to argue, I guess. We should have had some grandkids for that sort of stuff, you know? That means we'd have had to get married, though. Forget it, then. Who wants to live with that sort of pointless big thing all the time? You said it, buddy. Well, where's the wood anyway? Well, if you got an axe handy, I'm sure any of these trees will do. Else you can head into the main office and talk to Barry. He's got plenty of fresh cut. Should be no trouble. You should probably go and pay him a visit if you're looking to stay here anyway. Alright, thanks for the advice. I'll be back with the wood in no time flat. This is where I'd leave wood if I had any. So, trees. Let's see. If I have an axe, I don't think I've seen a point anywhere in the game where I could have had an axe. Should I knock? Sure, let's knock on the door. Hello, is anyone home? Mark, you home? Jill! Thank the Lord, here you are in the flesh. Heck, you're all grown up and everything too. Well, don't you just stand there, baby girl. Come give old Marcus a hug. Sure, I guess. Let's be friendly. Alright. So he's got a cross, he's got a key holder. Yeah, it's a bit small, but I tell you, it's got everything a man needs. Kitchen's a little bare, but if you need to fix yourself something, by all means. My bed's by the shitter, help yourself to the bookshelf. That's Trinity behind you blowing bubbles. If you feel like feeding her, I'm sure she won't mind. And this is where you'll be staying, here on the couch. It ain't a pull-out, but it's not too bad in terms of comfort. Just don't let Trinity keep you up all night. She likes to babble at night sometimes. Go grab a seat on the couch. I want to show you something. I gotta say, it looks a lot bigger on the inside. Thanks for having me. Heck, it's no problem at all, baby girl. And don't even mention it. It's the least I could do. Ah, here we go. Here, take a look at this. That's a photo of us 20-something years ago. You were the cutest kid, I tell you, but I don't blame you if you don't remember. We didn't get to spend all that much time together after the early years. Well, that's definitely me in the photo. I wore those overalls through half of elementary school. What happened, though? How come nobody ever mentions you? I can't blame him considering how it used to be. Back then, I probably wouldn't have been the best influence to begin with, but then I got into some real trouble. Got arrested on a DUI and got extra time for assaulting the officer. It's my big shame and my burden there, but you try to make amends for your errors. Still, it's all part of the big plan, you know? It turned me around and set me straight, helped me find the big man in the sky. Speaking of which, I got some work to do up at the church and I'm almost late. You're welcome to come along if you like, but feel free to check out the town if you prefer. I'm sure you can find something interesting to do if you like. Oh, and please keep the photo. It'd mean a lot to me. Mark gave you a baby photo. I will, thank you. Alright, if you don't see you, I'll meet you back here this evening. Door's always open, so come and go as you please. See you later, baby girl. So, my decision now, do I want to go, let's feed the fish. Let's see. Looking for any collectibles. Get anywhere. This bathroom. Gross. Why do you have a love heart to that? And she never washes her hands. It's gross, girl. What about the wood? Oh, I blew that off and didn't do it. Darn it. Have you seen my daddy? It's like everybody's looking for their dad. Is this nothing but single mothers? Can't go in any of these trailer houses. Why do all the trailer houses have doors that have no steps up to them? Is this some weird thing? I can't knock on the door or do anything. These kids are playing dangerously close to the street. But whatever. Let's see. We can call people. We could call Larry and let him know we got to Salt City. We could call Dark F and see if there's anything there. There's a weird thing here though. It seems like we can call the baby photo. No, we can't. Interesting. Can we call the bank card? Nations Bank doesn't support telephone banking. It really should make the switch. Interesting. So, afternoon there. Barry Burns, owner of the Jubilee Trailer Park and proud resident too. Haven't seen you around before, but you look a bit look to hunker down in the old Salt City for a bit. You must have one heck of a quiet camper. Didn't even hear you pull in. No, actually, I'm visiting an old friend named Mark. Well, shouldn't that be cool? You gotta be Jill, right? Guess I lost the betting pool on when you arrive. That's 50 smackers and a 6-pack to boot. You guys were betting on me? Well, after Mark wouldn't shut up about you coming to visit, we figured at least have some fun about it. We thought it'd be funny to see how, as Mark hates gambling and all, didn't even faze him though. He had a eaten grin ever since you called. Go figure. A ton of cussing. Go figure. It's not every day we get a world famous author walking through Salt City. Hey, you're the talk of the town as it stands. I'm surprised you haven't had to sign any autographs yet. I'd ask for one, but I don't even have a copy of a book of yours. I'm afraid. Not much of a reader myself, but I like to do crossword puzzles. I thought this guy was blind with those dark sunglasses and the dog behind him. You ever write one of them crossword puzzle books before? Me and my wife are always looking for new ones, seeing as how fast you can finish them if you take a while on the John. No, sorry. Don't sweat it. If you haven't found Mark's place yet, it's the big yellow one by the dumpster. Anything else I can help you with? I was told there was wood here. Yeah, no problem. The bundles are $10 each. I got plenty down there. Just come to see me when you're ready to buy one if you need anything else for sale. Oops, I got a new message on the computer over here. Excuse me a minute. This could be a reservation. So... he's the landlord slash grocery store. The dog growls at me. Don't forget to check out the bulletin board sometime. So we'll buy some firewood. We'll buy 2 pieces of firewood and 2 matches. And that should be fine. Yep. So I think I may have blown my opportunity. I wonder, I guess you can't actually cross the road. Just get out on the road. That's probably a good thing. Though. Bought the wood. But where are they? So they're making a clear choice here. At this point, they're saying either work for the church, or work for the stripper club, or work for the boxing ring. And I've got a date coming here soon, so come see me in the morning and I'll get you square. Buzz off, it's too late for dealing today. So this is a drug dealer? So it's getting pretty blatant. I've tried to do the best for people as possible, and I assume the game is going to imply that working for the church is the best thing possible. So let's go do this. This may be also the most difficult and grueling work too, though. It looks like some service is starting. I should at least sit down. I don't want to be rude. Thank you for coming on such short notice, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's a preacher. God bless you, and each and every one of you for joining us on this unusual sunny afternoon. I know many of you'd rather be out having fun and spending time with your families, but I have a very special sermon for you all today. You see, recently I've been very blessed indeed, and I wanted to share it with you. Those of you who know me well know that a long time ago, before my life with God, I was indeed a man full of sin. Drugs, alcohol consumed my life. Living for the pleasure alone, I was a shell of a person. With an ill temper and a lack of care for myself and the world around me, I was hell-bound for certain. I was so shrouded in darkness, so helplessly submerged in my own wretched life, that I was blinded by darkness. In the darkness I couldn't see a future. In the darkness I couldn't see hope. Worst of all, though, was that in that darkness I could not see the one true glimmer of light that existed in my life. I was so blinded by darkness that the one true glimmer of light that had existed had vanished from my sight. Since then, I have spent so many years learning of faith and praying for its return. At times I felt foolish hoping it would come back to me, hoping I could see that light once more. As my doubt would grow, I would feel so hopeless and scared alone. Feels like he's going to either admit he loves me in a second, which a little crazy. I began to believe the light would never return, extinguished forever in the ignorance of youth. But this light, it is not a candle. It may dim, but it can never die. Through the darkness, that light has followed me here today. Through unimaginable hardships and suffering, it has walked through every one of my missteps. That road has not been easy, but the goodness of life will always catch up to you if you let it. For those of you who don't believe me right now, who is still amidst that shadow of darkness, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Whatever demons you're facing, you can rid yourself of them. I know this. Just never turn your back on the light in your life. Welcome it in to your home with open arms, no matter what the sacrifice it asks of you. Be willing to make amends, to purge yourself of the past, to accept that only through serving the light can we live in its glow. So he's specifically in this writing avoiding saying the word God, even though there is candles and Christian iconography in his outfit too. They're saying the light instead of God. You're here today, so you are on the right path already. Just stay on it as long as you can. Now, if you get out your Bible and recite to me from the book of Isaiah 42:16. Does Isaiah go up to chapter 42? I don't think it does. Looks like the sermon left a Bible here. Let's open it. No, someone didn't leave a Bible there. They leave Bibles there for everybody. What the heck, reading along can't hurt. Today's passage is already bookmarked. Well, that's rather nice. Oh, Mark. And, there's the page. A hymn, nice and loud, if you will. And I have caused the blind to go in a way they have not known. In past they have not known. I cause them to tread. I make a dark place before them become light, and unleveled places became a plain. What translation of the Bible is this? These are things I have done to them, and I have not forsaken them. That sounds like a Bible passage. My prayer for today is that you may find meaning in that. Thank you for coming, and may the Lord be with you. I'll be here for the next few hours if you need anything. Don't forget, Jerome's coming around with the collection plate, so if you feel generous, please give. I guess I should go and let him know I came. I guess I can't talk to any of these people. But isn't this what you do at church after the sermon? You shake hands with people and say, nice to see you. Let's go talk to Mark, I guess. So you're a priest, huh? Pastor, actually. Most priests are the sort of holy, haughty-toddy, sin-fearing bureaucrats that make most churches real dull to visit. Plus, I doubt they'd invite me in given my record and everything, but just about anyone can be a pastor if they believe. Think of it like a more fancy version of being a nutjob who stands on a soapbox ranting all day. Did you manage to catch the whole thing? I was hoping you'd come, but I didn't see you come in. What'd you think of it? Yeah, I got here just before all started. It was interesting, or it was great. I just want to be nice, so I'm going to say great. It's great, really passionate. Really, that's great to hear. You were on my mind when I wrote it, you know. When I look back on my life, helping take care of you when I was one of the few good things I ever did. Having you visit now, well, it's fulfilling me with a real hope for the future. I don't know what to say. No need to say anything. You showed up, that says enough. Say, when was the last time you did proper confession? You know you've come a long way. There's bound to be at least a few things weighing on your mind. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Has Jill never have? A long time ago. Well, if she doesn't know the difference between a priest and a pastor, then I'm going to say she never has. If it was a long time ago, that means she probably went through some kind of Catholic training and would know the difference between a priest and pastor. This is a logical decision only here. I don't think I ever have, actually. See, this has to be some kind of Catholic church of some sort, because very few Protestant churches have confession. When it's time, you relieve yourself of all your burdens to bear. The first time's always the best, too. Makes you feel like a whole new person. I sense you've got a lot weighing on your mind. Unless we confess our sins, they will haunt us and tear our bodies and spirit apart. I don't know how much of this you believe, but it's powerful and important to me. It was the first step in saving myself. It's really important to you, huh? Only because I know it works. Having the opportunity to talk openly and honestly with God before we face judgment, it gives you a chance to atone for all you've done. Maybe it won't mean much here, but in the great beyond. Your efforts to remedy the wrongs you've done are everything. So there's a couple of bad things that I've probably done in this game I want to confess, but not too much. That's why I'll do anything to help you reach San Fernando. I'm no dummy. I know why it's important to you. It's not my place to question anything. All I know is that I have confessed my wrongs to the world, and you are my second chance. There's nothing too great to ask of me, Joe, but I need to know you walk with God as well. So if I don't go religious here, he probably won't take me to the wedding. No, not to me, to God. Just step in the booth and talk. The voice of the Lord will answer. If it means that much to you, I guess it couldn't hurt. Thank you, Jill. The booth's through the door on the right. Good luck. What harm could it do? Might as well, if it'll make Mark happy, I guess. So this is kind of interesting because it's not... Oh, for a second there, I thought it wasn't going to be him on the other side. But it is going to be him on the other side. So, yeah, I guess I do have a couple things I did wrong. But not really a lot. And we're at Fate 858 now. And we have 18 days left. We've done 9 journal pages, which means somehow there was 3 days I didn't do journal pages, and I don't have a clue what I did to mess that up, but I guess I did. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, click on my name, Rydo. On the right, there's a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.